Alright guys, so this is the aftermath of me cleaning out my closet today. So this is all stuff that's going to get donated. It's mostly Christmas decorations I got that I really thought were cute, and I just put them everywhere. And now that I'm older, I realize a little too much for this tiny space. So instead of just keeping them in my closet in storage where I don't really have any room, I'm just going to get rid of them and just use what I have that I can fit in a couple totes, and that will be what I use to decorate with. And then this garbage bag is full of clothes I am getting rid of. So actually not that bad. And my closet, which I can only open one door of, looks so nice and organized. So these two totes here are pillowcases and flat sheets and blankets and sheets. So this is all like some bedding. Then in here I have some votives and some cute little figurines I'm keeping for fall. There's some votives in here. Then this is going to be, that's all my floral stuff. Over here I have all my Christmas stuff. So there's the tote and you can't see the rest. Then I have more Christmas stuff up there. Those are all throw pillows. This is my other comforter. I have some stuff in here. So yeah, so it all looks very nice and organized now, where before it was just a total mess. And I got my summer flowers up. I know I'm so lame. I have fake flowers, but I don't know what else to use. So, yay! Now I can reward myself by watching Galaxy's Edge videos and getting a new book. Hooray! Hey guys, it is Friday. This is going to be kind of, I keep saying this is a common occurrence where I won't pretty much vlog anything. I know I have a gigantic wound in my eyebrow and it looks horrendous, and my nose, and this is summer. This is what I look like during the summer. I look like a total hot mess. But it is Friday, and partially the reason I look like this hot mess is I did a bike ride today. Well, I do a bike ride almost every day I can, and I love it because this is the thing. I am a nerd. I love being indoors. I love watching my videos and doing fan fiction and playing games, but I also am I was also raised to like being outdoors. When I was little, during this time of year, I spent like 90% of my time outdoors. So I always like getting outside for like part of the day. So I at least try to spend an hour or two outside every day, and that's why I love biking. But oh my gosh. No, my schedule's been thrown off a lot, like I said. I thought I was doing pretty good. I told you guys about my job. I got back to working 8 hours a week instead of just 4. Well, apparently they decided they want to start cutting hours in preparation for August, which means they're cutting hours for June and July, which means I went back down to 4 hours a week, which means I'm now back down to only working 1 day a week. Great for doing little clips, not so great for my paycheck, for my bank account, considering I am planning on next Friday, on my next payday, which is like it's the next Friday, going and getting the last 3 Marvel movies I am missing. I am missing, for my Marvel collection, I am missing Ant-Man and the Wasp, Infinity War, and Captain Marvel, which comes out next Tuesday. Also, what is coming out in the next few days, hopefully will hit us here in Michigan, will be the summer 2019 Vanity Fair issue, which has another cover story about Star Wars, this time Rise of Skywalker, which I'm really, really excited about. I have the one they did for The Last Jedi. I remember hunting it down, and I wanted all the covers, but I went with Carrie, so I think I'm going to get Kylo. The Adam Driver cover if they have it. I also just ordered a new shirt, you guys. I love Sotar. You all know I love Sotar. I have been looking everywhere for something that has the Eternal Alliance symbol on it, which is from Star Wars The Old Republic. And it is the alliance that forms during Knights of the Fallen Empire, Knights of the Eternal Throne, which is where your character is the Outlander and brings together both people from the Republic and Empire to fight the new threat, Zakuul, and the Eternal Throne, and create kind of a new power in the galaxy, and it's called the Eternal Alliance, and the symbol is the Republic symbol and the Imperial symbol split in half. So basically it's the symbol for the Jedi. It was the symbol they used for the Republic, but a very unique version. And then the traditional symbol for the Imperials for the Sith, the one that everybody uses for the Empire and now. So that's what it looks like. I'm like, that is so awesome. I want that. I cannot find a shirt anywhere and found it. Then I went to Hot Topic and I was looking at some shirts because they had a girls shirt, had a shirt for the Rise of Skywalker for girls, which I did not get because it was like $20. If I want a shirt for $20, I want a nice one. But I found this shirt was on sale, and is a combination of the Jedi and Imperial logos, and it says Jedi Academy on it. And I was looking at it, and they said it has a Jedi code on it, but when I looked closer, I realized that's not the traditional Jedi code. They have a different one. It's like, chaos yet harmony, ignorance yet knowledge. It's that one, and I love it, and I got it. So hopefully that will be here tomorrow, and I can do an unbagging video for you guys. But yeah, that is coming tomorrow, so I should have it tomorrow afternoon and be able to get that filmed in and let you guys know what's going on. Also, tomorrow, I had to move it up. So you guys know, I've been talking about this a lot. I am doing the 5K, the Run Disney 5K virtual series this year, which is themed to Marvel. And it starts this month with the Captain Marvel 5K. And I've been talking about this a lot. I'm really excited about it. I was going to do the Captain Marvel 5K next Saturday. That's when I was going to time myself doing the 3 miles. However, due to the changing weather, I've had to move it up to tomorrow. Well, it might be this weekend, tomorrow and Sunday, because of my knee. I've been mentioning this a lot, and I have been noticing a lot more now. My left knee, so this bad boy right here, sorry for the shot. It has been bugging me like crazy the past couple days. Partly one of the reasons I go out biking so much is I had talked to a physical therapist who had come into the store, and I had mentioned that I was hoping if I biked a lot, my knee would it would be like, it would help me get my knee back to where it was, or nearly to where it was before I fell in March. And I would be able to more easily do these 5Ks. And I thought biking was good because I would be doing kind of the same movement where you're walking, but I'm not really putting that much pressure on my knee, and it's a constant move, and it's a lot more easier and a lot more smoother. And she said, yeah, that's a good idea. That's like good kind of therapy to do, is bike when you have a knee like that. And so I've been following it, and I thought my knee was doing good, but then I noticed the past couple days that there have been a few times where I have gotten off, come back, and I try to do at least 6 miles a day, so it's 3 miles 3 miles down and back. And recently I started doing 8+ miles, because it's 4 miles from my home to Dow Diamond, our local baseball stadium, and then baseball diamond, and then I go up a different street, so it's like almost 8.5 to 9 miles I've been doing almost every day I have off from work. And I noticed it today, really, and I don't know if part of it is because I tend to sit kinked up, like I tend to sit crisscross applesauce. And that's just because it's easier for me. Like, I sit on my bed to write, and like there's my thing. So to give me an extra boost, I sit crisscross applesauce, or I bend one leg and I sit on top of my leg, so give me a little bit of a boost. So I'm wondering if that is also contributing to the fact that my knee is hurting a little bit more. So I'm kind of nervous, because I had noticed that I've gone walking a couple times to get ready for these, and I have noticed that if I walk anything more than a mile and a half, my knee will start twinging. Like, it won't full out be hurting, like I'm in so much pain I don't want to put any weight on it. It will just be twinging, and it'll be bugging me, and I really don't want to like walk anymore. And so it's kind of nerve-wracking, because 3 miles is a lot. I mean, and for me, the way I have to do it is I literally have to pretty much go like 4 miles and time 3 of it, because my plan would be just to go around the block, which the block where I live is 4 miles, because it's a mile that way, so it's a mile that way, a mile that way, a mile up, and then a mile back to my house. So it's basically a square, and that's what I'd be doing. And it's kind of hard, and it's also on a busy street. The 2 miles of it are on busy streets. So that would be my plan, and I really don't want to split up. The half marathon I split up over 7 days, but that's because that was 13.1. That was a lot, and I knew and it was wintertime, so I split it up. Plus, it was the first thing I'd ever done. I really don't want to split up any of these 5Ks, because I really want to get them done in one go. But with my knee acting up, my mom pointed out, when I'm planning on doing these, I'm planning on doing them on Saturdays. She works Saturdays, and I plan on doing them Saturday mornings before it gets too hot. I would not, she would be at work. I would, I don't know where my dad would be. My brother doesn't have like any vehicle or anything. So if something happened to me, I really, like, if my knee just completely gave out and I'd be unable to go anywhere, I'd kind of be in a lot of trouble. So I keep saying it. I don't want to split up and do these over 2 days. I really don't, because it's just, I really want to do these and do them well. And I'm so terrified about splitting them up. So I'm thinking what I'm probably am going to end up doing for this first 5K at least is splitting it up over 2 days and doing 2 miles tomorrow and timing myself for a mile on Sunday, which will suck. But I really don't have a better option at this point to see just how well my knee is going to do. And one of the reasons I don't want to do this is I've been getting teased a lot about this. Is Black Panther is the final one. I thought Iron Man was the final one. Black Panther is the final one. That one's in August. And my plan is, one of my favorite restaurants, Pizza Sam's, is 3 miles away from where I live. So I'm like, that's a perfect thing. Go 3 miles, time myself, put the time down, and then go get lunch. Go get a hot dog and some fries from Pizza Sam's. Because what better way to reward yourself with? And my mom's like, that kind of ruins the point, doesn't it? I'm like, maybe. But I have said I am not a competitive person. It's just not my nature. The only person I compete with is myself. What I do is, I think I've mentioned this, I do a reward system with myself. If I hit my goals, then I can do something, then I can give myself a little bit of a reward. So if I have like one thing I really need to get done and I do it, then I reward myself. So doing these 5Ks, I'm like, I'm really looking forward to doing them, but I'm also going to reward myself for doing them. So if I do all 3, I reward myself by going to one of my favorite restaurants and getting a hot dog and fries for lunch, because they have Kogel's hot dogs. Oh my gosh, Kogel's hot dogs are the best. You have not lived till you have had a Kogel's hot dog. They are amazing. And trust me, in Michigan, there's nothing better than a Kogel's hot dog. I'm sorry, Kogel's is just the best. Which makes my mom upset, because they have Nathan's hot dogs at Walmart, and my mom loves Nathan's hot dogs. I'm like, no, we live in Michigan. It's Kogel's, nothing else. So, yeah, just a little bit of a Michigan thing over the summer. We are obsessed with Kogel's. So, yeah, that's kind of it. And I'm also hoping sometime next week when I go to the mall, they will have the new stand open. We are getting a new kind of like tropical thing. It's called Tiki Pineapple. And I'm super excited because they are going to have Dole Whip. Which for me, since I'm a huge Disney freak, Disney obsessed person, I am absolutely obsessed with anything Disney, and Dole Whip is one of the most iconic snacks you can get at Disneyland and Disney World. And so I want a Dole Whip, and the only other place that served Dole Whip was this restaurant called U.S. Coney and Cone. And I haven't had great reviews about it, so I'm like, I think I'm going to stay. So I really want a Dole Whip, and so I'm hoping Tiki Pineapple will be open soon, because every time I go, it's not open. The stupid thing is the mall sign out by the highway says Tiki Pineapple, now open. You go into the mall, Tiki Pineapple, opening soon. Ugh! It's driving me bonkers. I just want Tiki Pineapple to open so I can get my Dole Whip. This is making me sad. I'm such a loser. I know I'm such a loser because I'm still staying here obsessing over Galaxy's Edge and like still watching videos and stuff. So, alright, so I'm going to get going because it is 3:41, so I have to write for at least an hour today. You can't see it. There we go. That's not even half the stuff I need to write with. So I'm going to get going, and hopefully tomorrow when I end the vlog for the week, I will have something cool to show you guys. Talk to you later. Excuse the mess, but it is official. So this time around with the racing bibs, I printed them out and I wrote my name on them, but I am not putting them up on my door. Like this one is from my door and I didn't have the date. So this one, oh focus. So this one doesn't have the date I finished it. These ones, I will have the date I finished them on it. So Caitlin Joe, June 8th, 2019, I did. Is that the Captain Marvel one? I hope I did the right one. Shoot. I gotta check. Okay, I did. Yeah, that's the right one. Because I have 4 of these. So this is today. I did this today and I'm very proud of myself. And to make it even more official, go over here. And I did a very bad job cutting it and trimming it. But there it is. There's my certificate for today for Captain Marvel. I did it in 44 minutes and 44 seconds, 3 miles. Okay, so obviously it was a little bit longer than 3 miles. I talked about this. In order for me to do the 3 miles, I actually do more like 4 miles because today I did the block or my house. Next month, I'm going to do something a little bit differently where I'm going to cut through some side streets. I'll still get the 3 miles in, but it won't be like the straight long thing. Oh my gosh. I am very proud of myself. I did mention already in the earlier clips that I am coming off the knee injury. I hurt my knee and my ankle in March. So I was worried, and my mom was worried about me even attempting to do the full 3 miles today. And I told myself I was going to do the best that I could, and I kept going. And since it was a virtual marathon, I could stop and take breaks and stop timing myself. That's the best thing about virtual marathons is you don't have like the set time limit. Like when you go do an actual marathon, like a race at like Disney or even locally, you have to have it done within a few hours. With virtual marathons, you can break it up within a longer time frame. So with each of these 5Ks, I have a month to do them. So I didn't technically need to do this one so early. It's just the weather was looking iffy. I was going to do it next week, but I bumped up a week. So with virtual 5Ks, you can move them around within that time frame. The half marathon I did for Star Wars, that one ran from January to March. So that was a 3-month time frame that you had to do it in. So that's why I like virtual marathons. And for somebody like me who wants to do this but got injured, it really helps because that means I don't have to split it up. Like today, instead of splitting up the miles, I decided, you know what, when I feel like it, I'm just going to take a rest, stop timing myself for like a couple minutes, rest, then start timing myself again. I know that's kind of cheating, but it works for me because it is virtual and I do it at my own time and my own pace, which means I get to stop and I let myself stop and take breaks. But it was still really awesome to see because when I did the half marathon, I did something similar where I would stop timing myself for like a couple minutes, take a break, and then start up again. That took me, even with the breaks, 44 minutes plus, sometimes almost 50, to do. If you go look at my Instagram, I would actually take pictures every day. I timed myself and you could see how long it would take me. Took me almost 44 minutes plus to walk just 2 miles. Today it took me 44 minutes and 44 seconds. I rounded up to do 3 miles. That is incredible for me, and that just shows me how much farther I've come, where I make the joke that even last year, I would not be doing stuff like this. And this year I'm doing stuff like this and I'm getting better, and it shows how much I've grown just from January from doing the first one, where it took me like almost 50 minutes to do 2 miles. Today it took me under 45 to do 3, so I'm doing really well. But then again, this was just a straight square that I did, so I just did 3 sides of a square. We're going to see how much time is different the next 2 ones, because the next one, like I said, the Iron Man one, I'm going to take some little side streets in this area and just have like a nice shadier walk, because today it is very, very sunny, so I was very, very hot. And then my last one, Black Panther, I'm walking from my house to my favorite pizza shop to treat myself, which is, as my mom and my friend point out, ruin all the progress I've done, but I don't care. So I'm going to do that. So that will be Black Panther, and that will be in August. So thankfully, I'm happy I moved Captain Marvel up to see what I could do and to see if I need anything special. I was planning on getting like a runner's belt, like that belt with the pouch on it, like stuff like that. I don't think I need anything special for these because it's really just pretty basic walking. I do walking for the most part. If I feel up to jogging, I will jog, but that's still something I'm working myself into. So for the most part, it's just very simple, very easy. I highly recommend you guys check out virtual races. They are awesome, and I think they are so worth it, especially if you want to do something that gets you fit, but you're not sure if you can do it because of limitations. I think virtual races are awesome. I highly recommend Run Disney. They are expensive because it is Disney, so you are paying for the name, but you get a ton of stuff. Like for this one Marvel series, I'm doing the challenge, which means I got 4 racing bibs. I'm getting 4 certificates. I'm going to get 4 medals and I think like a commemorative challenge coin for doing the Marvel 80th challenge, which is so much fun. When I started talking about this, I'm like, I'm going to be doing 15 miles. I'm like, no, they're only 3. I'm only going to be doing 9 miles. That's still a lot. And I still plan on like every Saturday to keep myself in mind frame for the race every time it's nice Saturday or Sunday, just going and walking 4 miles to get me ready. Especially since Black Panther will be 6 miles. And I'm only timing myself for 3, thank God. But yeah. So yay, I'm so proud of myself. I texted my mom. I finished the 3 miles. I stopped timing myself. I went, Mom, I did it. I did the full 5K. She's like, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you. So, and the best part is my knee. It felt a little bit tight, but I haven't had any pain like I did yesterday, which had me worried. So no pain in my knee. And I felt so good that I got on my bike because I had some errands to run. So I actually did about a 4-mile bike ride today too. As my old boss on Mackinac Island said when she was nice, I am very ambitious sometimes. I'm going to get going, and hopefully I will be able to talk to you guys later today because I might have something to show you guys. If not, I will let you guys know, and I will wrap up the vlog later. So I'll talk to you soon. I just trimmed my bangs and my hair looks horrendous. Anyway, hi guys. I'm just going to end the vlog here for this week. I was going to show you guys getting my new shirt, but I can just show you guys the new shirt on its own later. So it is actually 5 o'clock, and my mom is supposed to be home soon because she stopped to get Band-Aids because I did this. I don't know how well you guys can see that. It's kind of gross looking. I burned my finger last night on a pan, and I thought I didn't burn it. I thought this was just like a scar, and I was playing with it. No, it was a blister, and I popped it. So she went to pick me up a Band-Aid today because I don't have any, and this really hurts. And there's like a lash or something. Sorry. So I'm going to end it here because after she gets home, I just want to have lunch and pig out because I am actually pretty tired. I was actually falling asleep at my dad. And I have something on my nose. I am just going so well with marks and stuff. So my dad actually almost woke me up because I was falling asleep. So I am just going to end the vlog here for this week. I will show you guys what the t-shirt looks like next week. Unfortunately, I was going to try and get this posted today. That's not going to happen, so this will be edited and posted tomorrow, so it'll be a day late. I'm super sorry, guys, about that. By the way, thank you, everybody who has watched my, again, the reaction for the Dark Crystal teaser. Hopefully, we get a full-length trailer the closer we get to August. One person commented that they do have the Dark Crystal and the Labyrinth on Blu-ray at, I think, Amazon and Walmart, Amazon and Best Buy. Thank you for telling me that. I actually have the Labyrinth on DVD. I got it from Target. I do not have the Dark Crystal, and I am looking into getting the Dark Crystal at some point in the near future. It's just that right now I am focusing on finishing up my Marvel movies, my MCU collection, and then I'm going to look into getting Labyrinth. No, I have Labyrinth. Getting the Dark Crystal, because I'm also looking into getting the Muppets Christmas Carol on Blu-ray, and I know I can get that from Walmart. So I'm going to have to check and see. If Best Buy was still an option, I would totally be going to Best Buy to get it, but we don't have a Best Buy anymore. It became an Aldi's. So, but thank you for letting me know that that I can find it on like Amazon. So thank you so much. With that being said, I am going to call it a week this week. I'm hopefully not going to fall asleep after I turn this off. But you guys stay safe, stay sane. I'm sending you all lots of love, hugs, and prayers. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And if you have any ideas for things you would like to see me do, put them down below, and I will try to do them if anybody posts anything. So like I said, I'm sending you all lots of love, hugs, and prayers. And I will talk to you next week, and hopefully this looks better. So, bye, guys.